I have not done one of these in a while, and I think it's time. I thought it would be fun. It's a little get to know me and some of my thoughts about fragrance and how it's helped me. I'm not going to keep it too long, but I just want people to get to know me. I have not been doing as many lives lately because I've been busy, but let's talk about some things. So I am the Smell Good NP. The NP stands for Nurse Practitioner. I'm actually Dr. NP now. I finally finished school, y'all. Everyone calls me T. You call me whatever you want to, but T. If you are not following me, please follow. I think I'm a pretty fun person, and yeah, I fell in love with fragrance. I fell in love with fragrance really after my mom passed away 3 years ago. I always had fragrance in my collection. However, when my mom passed away, it was a comfort. I do believe in aromatherapy. I feel like fragrance is spiritual. So God liked offerings and like to smell the sweet savor from the offerings. So it's something that to me is very, very spiritual about fragrance and what it does to your body and how it helps you release endorphins. Okay, I'm done being Dr. Smell Good right now and technical. So first of all, I absolutely love talking about fragrance. The reason why I got on TikTok and became an influencer was because my family and friends were tired of me talking about fragrance with them. They said, go find some people that want to hear about it. And I have, and I thank you all who have followed me so far. Do I think fragrance is an addiction? This is an addiction. I am not gonna lie to you and act like this is normal. This is an addiction. This comes from being obsessive, coping, and just a love for fragrance though. But yes, is this normal? It absolutely isn't. But I love it. It makes me happy, so I'm gonna keep going with it. I like to ball on a budget. So if I can use a coupon code or get something discounted, that is what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I will hold off until it's cheaper or discounted or not so popular because I don't wanna spend a lot of money if I don't have to. Now, are there times where I spend extra money? Absolutely. There's times where I'm like, this price is not gonna be lowered. I'm just going to buy and pay retail price. Yes, but I try not to do that often. I love fragrance. I don't care how much it costs. I wear fragrances that cost $20, $40, $70, $500. I do not care. I am an equal opportunity fragrance wearer. I don't care if it's niche. I don't care if it's indie. I don't care if it's retail. I love to smell good. I love to get compliments and to talk about fragrance. So I wear everything. I also will get everything out of this house that I don't wear. If you know me, you know that I will put something on Macari or I will give it away. I do not keep anything in my collection that I do not like. So if I have it, that means I like it. You can fact check that with everybody who knows me. I do not like clutter, and so I get rid of stuff that I don't like. I also don't mind respraying. A lot of times I get this in my comments. I get, well, does it last long? And sometimes I say, for $27, if it doesn't last long, I'll respray it. So my expectations for some of the, less expensive fragrances, I give them a break. I don't give them as hard of a time as what I would do a $400 fragrance that doesn't last but 2 hours. So honestly, I'm okay with respraying because look at all the fragrances. I can respray and have enough for like 3 lifetimes. I know that some bad apples spoil the bunch, but I am not going to lie about a fragrance. Fragrance is subjective. And so what I may like, you may not like. What you may like, I may not like. A pet peeve of mine is to hear that people say, oh, they're lying. Because that's not true. This just might be something that they love and it may not be good to your nose. So I am not a liar of fragrance. If you know me, you know I get rid of everything that I don't like. And I am not going to promote a fragrance that I don't like. I don't make enough money on TikTok for me to lie just to have people purchase fragrances. So if I promote it, that means I like it. And actually, a lot of the companies that send me stuff and work with me know that if I don't like it, I don't make a video about it, or I'm going to tell you guys that it's not my cup of tea. And there's a lot of fragrances, guys, that I don't do videos on. I have been DM'd by some of the companies and say, hey, are you going to review that? And I'm like, you know what? If you, I don't love this one, and I'm going to tell them that I don't love it. Or I just give it away right away. So to be honest, you will never hear me lying about a fragrance. If I say that I like it, I promise you I do. What else? So something else about me is that I'm very busy. And so when I tell you that content creating is literally a part-time job, it really is. And so I have to balance family life, work life, and fragrance life all together. So when you see me on a hiatus or you don't see me for a while or I'm not doing lives, it's most likely because my life has become so busy. And honestly, y'all, I am a busy woman. I keep a lot on my plate. And so I try to batch record. I try to do things as I get it. I have a full-time job. This is not my full-time job. This is a hobby that I one day hope could maybe be a full-time job. But as of now, I still have to see my patients. Another thing about me, I use every fragrance that I have. Guys, I use a body butter / cream / lotion along with perfume oil, body oil, and fragrance every day. I do a body scrub once a week so that I can get the dead skin off of my body so that the moisture can stay in longer. Literally, I have a process. It's a form of like catering to myself and just relaxation for me. So I literally wear everything that I have. Most of the time I layer fragrances, but guess what? There are a lot of times where I just wear one fragrance and go with it. So I'm not against wearing one fragrance, but I do like to layer because I like to be different and I don't want everybody to smell like me. This is not easy. There are other niche ideas that could make somebody go viral and that's easier to do. Fragrance is not easy. It's an expensive hobby, and when I tell you that you have to work hard, you really have to work hard. So I appreciate each and every follower, each and every one of you guys. Like literally, you guys are my family. I try to respond back to everybody's comments. I try to do my best with my busy life, but you guys are appreciated. You're not just a number to me. I really look at you guys as fragrance family. So this ain't easy, and there are times where I do not feel motivated, or I feel like I have some good content and it's just not getting the attention that it gets or that I want it to get. We all go through that, but I want to keep doing this because this does make me happy. And so even though I have moments where I'm not as motivated, I'm going to keep going because when I come down here and I smell my fragrances and I look around, it really does bring me joy. Another fragrance hot take that I go by. Even though I have a lot of fragrances from a house, I don't care about owning the whole house. I only want what I want from the house. So if the house has 20 fragrances, if I don't like 3 of them, I'm going to actually get the 17. I won't get the 3 that I don't like. So I don't care about filling out up a house or having multiple from the house. If I have it, that means I really enjoy it. And I do, if you look around, I do have a few houses that I have multiple from, and that's because I enjoy multiple fragrances. So, okay, I kept you guys long enough. This was fun. I just wanted to kind of just reintroduce myself to some of my new followers who have not been there from the very beginning. Again, I appreciate you. And thank you for listening. This is a long video, so if you made it this far, thank you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.